friends on YouTube. I'm John, and today we're gonna have a review of the Civivi Elementum, a knife around $50, and spoiler alert, it's gonna be a very positive review. The coffee is ready, and I'll just take a sip and clear my voice, and then we'll go on. Civivi Elementum. This one is in a blue-gray version. Comes, of course, in a green and a black. And let's try it on for size. Very simple blade shape, drop point. And if you move a little closer, I hope you can see it has the satin finish, and maybe you can see the hollow grind, which makes it an amazing slicer. It is very, very thin behind the edge. Blade steel is D2, and a little bit of jimping on the top here, and a very classic blade shape in my opinion. Very, sort of pocket knife like, and quite a nice and classical and indeed practical blade shape. Handle G10, of course, the Civivi logo on the pivot here, and a lanyard hole at the back. Very nice deep carry pocket clip, and indeed the screws are recessed, so it's also really going to fit almost any size of pocket seam, whatever your pants are, and of course mirroring on the other side, and Torx 8 all around except for the pocket clip, which is mounted with Torx 6. The fit and finish is absolutely impeccable. The centering just perfect. Very nicely rounded off flipper. Some people, some of the Civivis are a little bit more hostile towards your index finger, but this one is nicely rounded off, and it's a pleasure to flip. And this is not a knife with a lot of bells and whistles, and it's not a bling knife. It's a very clean shape, as you can see, very clean and nice look. So really not that much to say about it, except it's rounded off nicely, and it is an amazingly nice little knife. I enjoy it so much, and it's not often you hear me be that kind of enthusiastic. I'm trying to do a little more of that, but this is a good place to start. This is just a wonderful little knife. And speaking of sizes, let's do a quick sort of walkthrough of the specs. Around 7 centimeters, and I'll just, for my American friends, 2.8 inches. Excuse me. And the handle, uh, 4 inches, and that would be 10.2 centimeters. So it is not a big knife. It's just a good everyday carry for lighter EDC. And the blade is 3.15 millimeters, and that would be 0.13 inches. I hope I'm getting these measurements right. I just purchased this caliber to show you the handle width, 0.45 inches, which would be 1.1 centimeters. And the weight, I measured it before, it is 82 grams. And yeah, this is going to be short because this is an amazing little knife. And the action, let's do that. It rockets out. It's really, really snappy. And as you can hear, really, it's. I can compare it a little bit to the Kaiser Dukes, which I also have, but not available. It has the same kind of sound. It's just rocketing out. The action is smooth. It is a light blade, so it's not like drop shotty, but it is smooth all the way, and it is on ball bearings. And yeah, I am very, very pleased with this knife. It is just an amazing little knife, and I have enjoyed it so much. As I said, just a nice little EDC, and I'm really happy with it. That's sort of, to me, one of the top of the Civivis. All of them are quite nice, but this is, in all its simplicity, it's what it's all about. A light, but still strong, feeling strong knife, 82 grams, I tried a little bit to compare it to the bug out, which I just recently got, and this one doesn't flex in the handle or anything like that. Just a very, very nice little EDC knife. It's not often I tell you about a gem, but this is definitely one of them. Though there's not so much to talk about in terms of bling or looks or anything. Just a very, very good little classical shape and knife to look at, and not very threatening or anything for people living in places where you might encounter a bit of knife scare. So all in all, very much recommended. I like this so much. It's really one of the best knives I have bought in a long time, and I've bought a lot, but and you'll see a few more coming. They focus on other things, but this one is just a nice little worker, and I repeat, $50. You can get it in the US, a little more expensive in Europe, where I live, but that is of course a very crowded price range, and I know there's a ton of other good knives in that area, but this one, to me, definitely separates itself a little bit. And as I said, very short and to the point, but not much else to say that other than that is an amazing little knife to me. And with this, have a nice day, evening, whatever it is in your country. Bye bye.